healthy cooking on CVT television.
Hello and welcome back. I miss you guys. This is Healthy Cooking with Chef Jones, and we are here today trying to help everybody to eat healthy thanks to Caribbean Village TV. This production is going to, today we're making chickpea pumpkin soup. And I know you're wondering, I'm not trying to make anybody vegetarian or vegan. I'm just giving you other options. Because you know the world has this thing called conditioning, and we are conditioned to think that everything that we eat should come from an animal. And balance is really, really good, because I'm not a vegan. Every now and then if I feel like eating, I don't give any restriction to myself when it comes to food, but I make sure that I put a balance of everything in my body. So today we're going to be making some chickpea soup, which is really great. The only thing that is different from our home chicken soup is the chicken. And so we're making pumpkin chickpea soup. It's delicious, it's healthier, and you're going to learn that chickpea can do a lot of things for you people that want to become vegetarians and the one that wants to become vegan. So today we're going to we have our water boiling here. As you know, it's very, very simple to make soup. Soup is a 1, 2, 3. You can have it with a salad. And we're going to be using a pumpkin, just a nice pumpkin mix to give it like a nice bit of flavoring. And you don't have to add any salt to this, because mostly this comes with a lot of salt. So you empty out your pumpkin package in here. And let's talk a little bit about what condition is. Condition is when you condition yourself to have one type of food, or think one way of food, or condition is good and it's bad. It's good in the sense that when you condition your body, or people condition cultures, we're conditioned as a culture to have ackee and saltfish and dumpling and yam. It is our culture, and it was handed down for years and years from our generation. And believe it or not, it may not sound good, but this is called slave food, because it was what our ancestors ate back in the time. Breadfruit tree was planted for us to eat as of the slave family. Ackee was planted in Africa, and it came to Jamaica as a slave family. Pigtail, all of those things was what the slave masters did not want, and we created meals out of it. So it is slave food, and we're still conditioning our family and our children to eat that way, which there's nothing wrong with eating it as long as we start cooking it in a healthy balance. There's nothing wrong with these foods either. It's just, again, how we cook them. Because when we cook ackee, I want whole buckle of oil. I never say one little bit, one whole buckle. And we fill it up with all these things that don't just change the whole health benefits from the ackee. Because ackee is literally good for you. So we condition ourselves to eat like our ancestors 100 years ago. Our body can't make up that way, because no, we don't walk anywhere. No, if we're going right there, so we take the car. Back in the days, we had to walk a lot. And even in Jamaica, there's fast food restaurants now, there's McDonald's, Burger Kings, everything is there. Back in the olden days, we didn't have that kind of luxury. So now we have all these different things, so we cannot condition our mind to eat the same way. So we're going to change that, and little by little, this is not really just about cooking. It's about different cultures, it's about health, it's about our mind, because your mind, you can change your diet 150 times. If you don't condition yourself to keep that weight off, it's going to keep coming back. It's going to keep being that yo-yo, up and down, up and down. So we want to change that. We also want to change and condition our children for better relationship with food, for better relationship with friends, for better relationship in period. It's conditioning the mind and changing how we were taught to think about our food. Even us as our culture, we're taught to think different ways. So enough chatting. I'm going to start up. I'm going to wait for the water boil. I just want to go and look around now. For the people who don't understand that, I was waiting for the water to boil. I was just chatting away just to kill time. So I'm now going to pour my chickpea in. Remember that you can pre-cook this and put it in the refrigerator. It comes out really good.
For information or advertising opportunities, please call 754-209-9928 or info@cvtv.co. Healthy cooking on CVT television.
Or, believe it or not, let me explain to you about canned food and processed canned food. Canned beans are fine. Just drain off the water and rinse it, because sometimes it's set in salt and sometimes it's just set in water. So just pour it off, because sometimes chickpea, not sometimes, most of the time chickpea is very hard to cook. What I do is cook it at the beginning of the week, and I put it in the refrigerator and package it out. It's called prepping. It really helps. So I'm going to pour in the peas, the chickpea. And as we know, as Caribbean people, we love to put all kind of something in our soup. Yam, dumpling, cocoa, they call it malanga. And we have here, in Jamaica, we call this pumpkin. Here in America, I think they call it pumpkin too, but the Spanish and Latin it's called calabaza. So we have that here. We have yam, and we're making supa. Supa. So we're making the chickpea gombanzo bean soup with, if you want to say it in Spanish, it's gombanzo with calabaza soup, supa. And we have our green onions. We are just going to, I don't remember if I rinsed these, but I got rinse because I have to drink the soup and I don't. So I'm going to come right over here and just rinse this. And I like to cut off this part here and just put it in a dish. I taught you guys this the last time. We just cut this off, put it in some water and set it on the counter and it grow. And people usually beat this up, but I'm just going to rub it and drop it in the pot. And then I have some pumpkin here, some calabaza here. It's already peeled and ready to go. And we're going to put that in. Try to put a lot of pumpkin, because what you can do during the week, my soup lasts me for a while because I just keep adding liquid to it. And put that there and make sure you put a lot of garlic. We have to cook with garlic because garlic is also an antibiotic. Look up garlic, it's amazing. It's also good to cut fat and bring down blood pressure. Amazing for blood pressure. Just now I was coming over here and I felt my pressure a little bit elevated. I did it another way that most people won't. I just chew it up and swallow it with some water, and I felt my pressure go down. Both my parents are hypertensive, so I make sure that I try my best to, keep my salt intake down and try to keep these down. You see them? Look, I'm telling you. Anyway, it runs in my family, and we need some pepper. We make sure we have our pepper. Drop your scotch bonnet in there, don't brock it, unless you like it pepper and your soup hot. And we have our scallion. I'm going to rinse this again. Our thyme. Oh, no, spice, no. Put a whole leaf in there, because it's not going to hurt it, right? And we're going to peel our garlics and cut up our garlics and put it in the soup as well. And as I was saying, that garlic is very good. You can actually buy the ones that are already peeled if you don't really want to go through it. It's good to have this in the morning with garlic tea. It clears up your acne. It's great for your immune system. It's just, garlic is really good. Don't take it on an empty stomach because it can knock you out. It's good for cancer. It's good for a lot of things you eat. Garlic is good for a lot of things. And it's just always make sure you crush it up and cut up. Put a lot of garlic in there because it will give it a really nice flavor. And then we're going to make our soup really boil. Look at that. Now, some people can mess it up and put dumpling in it. Not that dumpling is bad, but it's starch and it goes to the thighs. So we also have yam. You can put some yam in there going to make, because we need a little bit of carbs. So, yam is better than flour. That is my dog, Ginger. She loves to bark when there's people at the door. So, here we go. Cut up your yam. I'm going to bring her in. Alright, listen, I'm not bringing my puppy back here again, because she likes to come in and hang out with me. Like Jazz likes to come in, he likes to come in and hang out with me. and then he cannot. So here we go. Hey, listen, make sure you cut up your yam gourmet style. You ever go there? And I'm not knocking us, but me make a little tiny dumplings, and I make a little tiny yam because I like gourmet soup. Yes, me like the soup have little. You know, me don't like the big old something them where they cut up. Me want to cut up small, so I dice it up and it come out so cute. And you know, it looks very appetizing because you know we eat with all of our senses. And just in case we forgot what they are, they're your mouth, your ears, your eye, your nose. We eat with all of those things. So I like to cut up my soup and put little chunks in there and mix it up. Now we want it start to boil up. I go cover it up so it can bubble come left when it's bubbling. Yes. And it smells so good. Now you can add your all-purpose seasoning in there, or you don't have to, or you can put a little salt. I normally don't put salt in the soup because I think it has enough soup, enough salt already, enough soup already here. But cover it up a little bit, and what's going to happen is that it's going to start bubbling, and we want to see it just start bubbling, and then we're going to come back with a commercial. We're going to cut right now and come back. See you. Healthy Cooking with Chef Jones. Thank you, darling.
For information or advertising opportunities, please call 754-209-9928 or info@cvtv.co. Healthy cooking on CVT television.
Oh my God, welcome back. And look what we have it. Look here. This is just bubbling up. You see the chickpea and all of the yam. Now the pumpkin is going to get really soft, and that's where you're going to get your body from, because your chickpea is not going to break down as much, which is good because it gives it that nice. Chickpea is really good to substitute for meat because it's really sturdy and it doesn't break down as fast as other peas would. So look at that. Oh my goodness, and the yellow yam and the pumpkin is going to be just amazing. And all of your garlic and all of your scallion and your thyme and your pepper is just going to marry. And you know what happens when people get married? It just comes like in the first part. Dating and married is, you know, the first part of it. It's just all excited and bubbling. So you're going to see what this looks like at the end, and we're going to enjoy it. Now, listen, the soup ready now. Oh my God, take a look at this. Now you can go in and just mash up the pumpkin a little bit. Oh, it smells so good. We're going to take out some and pour it, and see all of the scallion. Make sure you eat it. We don't love to leave it in the pot. Eat it. Look at the knife. Don't eat the pepper though. Unless you like it. And look at the yam. No, this soup is very healthy and it lasts long, so you can put it in the refrigerator and you know, dish it out for the day. You can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner. Caribbean people wear a condition, again, to have soup on Saturdays. I love soup. Soup is my favorite food in the whole world, all of our saltfish. I love soup. So, I'm going to get a bowl. We have a nice bowl here, look. Ooh, and we're going to get some soup. Ooh. Here we go. I got to put all of it. You see the yam something? And there we go. I want you to see this. I wanted to use a nice clear bowl for you to see, but I'm going to use this one. Look at this. Pouring it into the nice bowl. I hope everybody can see this. Oh yeah, yeah. This is made out of love. So anything you're going through right now, whether your boyfriend broke your heart or you're not feeling good or something, or you feel your grade like me, the teacher mark up my paper, and you just have a bowl of soup, and this is your comfort food, and you can literally feel good about doing it. You can add a salad with it, a glass of wine, and we like to add a glass of wine to everything, and it'll be so good, and it's healthy. And remember that we are not living 100 years from now, we're living 100 years now. So let's start to modify and uncondition our conditioned mind when it comes to food. This is Chef Jones on CBTV, and thank you for tuning in with us again. See you next week. Love ya, darling. Hello, this is who making all this noise.